So I've been with my current boyfriend for almost 3 years, and we are in a very healthy, happy relationship. But there are some parts of our relationship that either my friends or family have kind of picked up on to be like, why do you do that? So I thought I would just share some of those things with you because they are a little bit different. So the first one that I always get picked up on is that we have separate duvets. We sleep in the same bed, but we have 2 duvets. I don't know if you can see behind me here. That's his, that's mine. Same bed, sleep next to each other still. This is just like a solution to an ongoing problem that we had where we both cocoon ourselves. I love to be wrapped up, he loves to be wrapped up, especially in the winter, and England is cold. We were constantly fighting over the duvet during the night. We would actually lose sleep because he would take it from me, I would take it from him, and it was an ongoing issue. So what's the easiest way to solve this problem? 2 duvets. My siblings always ask me, oh, don't you like to cuddle? Yes, we do like to cuddle, but not while we sleep. I like to have a cuddle kind of when we're in bed watching telly or right before we go to sleep. I don't like cuddling while we sleep, and neither does he. We both like our own space. I like to lay a certain way, he likes to lay another way, so that just works. So their duvets, you can move them. It's not like once you're in, you you can lift them up, move them, put one on top of the other. So if we want to cuddle, we still can. The thing we do that we always get picked up on is that if one of us goes away for the night or the weekend somewhere, we don't really talk. So for example, I had just been away the weekend just gone. I went to go visit my sister for the weekend. We had plans and he'd made plans to do here while I wasn't here. And this is just the way that we kind of respect each other's me time and respect each other's own individual plans. I'm not just going to be texting him all day, every day for no reason. When we first got in a relationship with each other, something that we found we were doing is when we were apart, we were texting just for the sake of it. He would text me being like, oh, what are you doing now? The same thing I was 10 minutes ago. Have you eaten? It seemed like pointless conversations. Why are we talking when there's not really anything to talk about? Let me go enjoy my weekend. I'll do my time. You have your time here. And when we come back together, which we will because I'm only away for a weekend, we're going to have so much to talk about. It's not me saying that we don't ever talk when we're away. We do. We still get good night, good morning text, and we check in just to make sure that the other one is okay. I don't really think that's that bad because we spend so much time together. We live together. We spend so much time in each other's space that when we have our own space, it's just nice to be on our own. The third thing that we do that we always, especially by my family, get picked up on is that we don't really do PDA. My siblings especially pick me up on this because they are both in relationship and they are both incredibly tactile. With their partners, they are constantly hand-holding, cuddling, always got some sort of touch on each other, wherever they are, no matter who that's in front of. It's completely fine because I love that for them. Whenever I see them, I'm like, oh, I can see the love you have for each other. That's really nice. My partner, we're not like that. Siblings always say, oh my God, I never see you two ever touch each other or kiss or show any kind of affection towards each other. We do. We are actually very affectionate towards each other. When we are in our own space together, we are constantly touching each other, tiny little gestures of physical touch, hugging, kissing, all of the stuff that you do. No specific reason why we don't do that when we're in front of people. I think it's just the type of people we are. He's not really into PDA, I'm not really into PDA, so it's just kind of become a matching thing between us where we're we just don't do it. But again, that is completely fine. I'm happy with the level of affection that I have in my relationship, and so is he. We are incredibly affectionate towards each other. We just don't like doing it in front of other people. I mean, I'm happy, he's happy, we're happy together, it's what works for us. Don't ever judge your relationship to someone else's because they're just completely different. As long as you guys are both happy and in a healthy relationship, it doesn't matter what you do.
Okay, so I see her explanation. I do understand it now because I was thinking, okay, why would they be, why would they have separate duvets? However, she makes a good point to the fact that they both like to, as she said, probably cocoon themselves in, and they find themselves, fighting over the duvet. So that's a great solution to the problem. I think that I agree with her when she says that they both respect their space. They both need a bit of, me time sort of thing. And I think that's really good. I think that's really healthy. I'd say go for it. Do what you think is right. Do what you find, what you think is, comfortable for you. And it sounds like it's working for the both of them. To be fair, I don't know whether it's just me, but they sound like a normal couple. I don't see this as, quite very controversial like it says in the title. And I don't see what people are on about and how they would find it strange that they don't show affection when they're out, or whatever, like they don't get physical with each other when they're in public, which is fine, because obviously some people do want their privacy and stuff. They don't want to do all that stuff in public. I completely get that. I can 100% understand that. Each to their own. I'm not going to judge. If that's what they're both comfortable with, then fine. But I can see why, from an outsider's perspective, it would seem as if, they're not really that into each other, because they're not all over each other, basically. But yeah, that's how it looks, but obviously that's not how it is. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You shouldn't really judge a relationship at all. You shouldn't really sort of make assumptions of what is going on in someone's relationship and what's not, because you don't know. You have no idea. You don't know their story. You don't know them. So live and let live, I'd say. And also, if they are happy, like she says they are, if they are comfortable with each other, which they are, and they don't have any sort of problems at all in the way they are doing things as a couple, then that's fine. Like I said, each to their own. You can do what you want, as long as it's not hurting anyone. And as long as you're both happy, then that is all that matters.